Yes, hi guys, welcome back to Mighty Profits Online. You're here with Peter, myself, and today I'm going to be talking about a subject that it has relevance and it's very important too, and that's communication. Communication is key in our life. Everything we do, we need to communicate in some way, in some kind of form. How we communicate is really up to you, and how you want to do it, there's different ways of doing it as well. So having said that, communication is really important, especially when you're dealing with your viewers, your customers, your friends, your family, your relatives, anybody that you talk to, react with. You're communicating something out there. You know, a lot of people don't know or realize it. Communication comes in different forms. Hand gestures, physical by speaking, eye contact, your body language too, how your action is it too fast, too slow, you're moving at a pace, you know, you're drifting through people, you know, everything tells you that that's some kind of form of communication. And even your facial gestures, you know, it indicates a lot of things too. If you're happy, you're sad, you know, you're communicating something right across. And believe it or not, even people that can't speak as well, people who are deaf, they can't speak or they can't hear, you know, they have some kind of form of communication. That's their hands, and that's the bubbly sheets that they can feel, and then the sign language, you know, they can see. These are little gifts that we're given, you know. So utilize it, know how to communicate with people. And also, besides all of that to communication, we're also going to be talking about, hopefully this is another interest or something that you guys can learn from too. You know, I'm going to put on the board too as well. Selling 101, okay? So why do you want to talk about selling, and why is selling relevant? It is relevant because at the end of the day, everything that you do, and if you have to get it out there somehow, and you kind of have to sell it somehow. If you can't sell it, then everything else goes to waste, like what I said before in the previous videos. So you don't want that to happen to you, or in your case. So how do we sell stuff? Like, think about if we go back to when we're working for the job, for the employer. So let's say we have a product. It could be any product. Let's say I'm selling this product. It's a lint roll. How we sell this product is very important, because when you sell a product and how you project yourself is really important, because a lot of people, they don't know this. Before the customers engage into this product, they need to know where the product comes from. So that's key. Number one, where does it come from? Number two, or the origins of it. Number two, is it an advertised product? Do they believe that this product has some kind of a quality, some kind of a backup, some type of a warranty? So that's number two. And then number three is the marketing. The marketing is like when people market the product, you know, shoot in the camera, have the pictures, edit in Photoshop and editing software, have it presented in some kind of form, and even in the printout, the final production. How is it laid out on the poster? Is it relevant? The colors, everything matches together. So that's the part of business marketing techniques. And also, now that all of that's done, they advertise it on the commercial, on the TV, everybody knows about it now. Now your job is to sell the product. Okay, so there's a lot. That's like for big businesses out there. A lot of business, they use that. They use their slogans. They use this 15-30 seconds commercial, and then they use some kind of a catchphrase or some kind of something so you can remember. Like McDonald's always have the golden arches. You know, Michael Kors got the MK, and then all the other guys, like even Michael Jordan, he has his own brand too, the Jordans, and you know right away that his logo is him jumping up there with his little V-shaped logo. So, you know, these are little things, the colors, attributes too. So how do we sell this product? The customer walks in now. So this goes back to selling 101. How do we sell this product? And why is it relevant to online blogging? Well, it does have its own relevance. When you sell something, you're standing right in front of a customer, or when you're filming on a video, it's two different things. Okay, when you're filming on a video, you don't even see the other person on the other side, so it's a little bit harder for you. So your audience, you don't know where they're from, where they're engaged with. When you work for like a business under an employer, as you are the employee, you know, like when a customer walks in, you know him or her, you grade them, you know right away. So before you sell it, you have to engage. So let's write that down here. So you have to engage with the customer. Okay, so that's the first thing. And number two, you need to you have to represent yourself. Do you have to wear black for some of the companies? Why do you wear bright colors, or their promotional clothing, their promotional brands? So your body gesture, your posture, and represent. So your posture and how you represent the brand, how you representation. And also, when they pick up the product, some people, they just say, you want to buy the product, or it's very boring, like, how can I help you? That's the simplest form. How can I help you? Okay. So, how can I help you? So when you say that word, how can I help you, you're actually engaging. Okay? Eye contact. Okay? And your posture, it goes back to posture too. How you represent. Are you slumping down? Are you standing upright? Or you're walking too fast, you're talking too quick. See, that's another thing. Don't talk too quick, and try to pace yourself. When you talk too quick, then you stumble, then you don't know what else to say, then you don't look professional, and then they'll be like, this guy, this girl, he or she doesn't know what he's talking about, she's talking about. You want to be professional at all frames, all times. Okay? Another thing, now when you engage, well, I can give you some examples too. Okay, so, hi, how can I help you today? Okay, so that's the first thing. Or you can just go, or some people, they just look at you and they'll be like, okay, they give you that little blunt face kind of. It's like, you know what, I'm just here to do my job. So, every place that you work, put some kind of a heart and soul into it, because you never know. Sometimes you work for a commission, and that's what people, like, sometimes they don't hit their commission, their faces, they're all saggy, they're all sad for the day. I don't want that to happen to you, because remember, there's always good days and there's always bad days. Doesn't mean every day you're going to hit it. It's same like baseball. Think about this. When you want to hit the home run, you're not always going to hit the home run. There's chances where you're going to miss that shot, and sometimes you're going to be striked out, and sometimes you're not going to hit it, but sometimes you're going to hit it halfway. Sometimes you're already, like, you haven't even landed on the first base and you're already out already. So sometimes you might hit it and you got lucky and it becomes a home run, and then eventually you save the whole team. So think about that way. When you're working at the job, and for commission based especially, then you need to know that there's good days, there's bad days. Okay, and so how do you sell this product? Okay, so, hi, how are you? How are you doing today? Yes, how are you? I'm fine. Is there anything I can help you with? So just in those two comments right there, you already engage yourself, and you're stepping yourself closer into their space. And then they say, yeah, you know what? I want to take a look at this product. You have a really nice product. And then, you reply back. This is our brand new product. It's our promotional product. Would you like to try some? Would you like to try it on? If it's clothing, try it on. Would you like to sample? There's something else I can do with you? Oh yeah. And the customer responds, oh yeah, so yeah, I've been here a couple of times, and I like the product. I was referred by a friend. Oh really, ma'am? So sir, who was the person that referred you, and how did you hear about us? Oh, through social media, through the website, through word of mouth, through a friend. In that case, is a friend, right? So, but you want to engage yourself, because eventually these engagements can help you sell the product. Okay, that's your end goal, sell the product. So So once they tried it on, they sample it, they really like it. You know, some people, they push it another step. You know, oh no, you know what? It comes with this bottle as well. You know, this is the matching pair for it. And now what I'm doing here is I'm upselling. Okay, so that's another keyword. So we're gonna write that down. So you wanna upsell. Okay. And how you can do about it, there's different ways of doing it. You know, in the beauty industry, you know, makeup, you know, they sell a dozen of those stuff, even with clothing line too. But always the best salesman or sales lady out there is always the people that can upsell. You know, can't stress that enough. You know, I don't want to hurt you guys' feelings, but that is the core. If you can't upsell, you're not a good salesman. Because at the end of the day, what it is this is what you're doing. Just picture it this way: you sell one product, $5, and the whole day you're just selling one product, $5. You sell 5 products, $25. That's not a lot of money, but you know, the government takes the tax. But if you can upsell this bottle for $7, you're adding the $7 into the frame. And think about it this way: it's not a lot of money, but if you go into more higher end merchandises, the shopping malls, and you sell like one product, let's say it's an LV product, it's $1,000, and if you upsell that product to 2-3 products, that's $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 at the end of the day. That's a lot of money. And think about it: if that's not a lot of money, let's give a case of you're a salesman, a car salesman, and you sell one car, and you're selling like small cars, compact cars the whole day, then you're just get a portion of that money only. But if you can upsell to a higher, like to a family, if a family walks in and you can gauge them towards like a minivan or something, like a household car, then the price is going to go up, and that's where your commission is going to go up. Same with selling homes too as well. So these are the little things, you know. So that's how people hit higher commissions. But you know, some people, they exaggerate too much, they go above and beyond with it. But I want you guys just to stick to yourself. You know what, at the end of the day, it goes back to fear, stress, and anxiety. You know, if you're not hitting your targets, you're going to have a stress in your life, then anxiety kicks in. You know, I'm not making money, you know, putting enough tables, pay off the bills for my family and stuff. So I don't want you guys to jump into that route. Just be yourself, no matter if the customer buys the product or not. Just smile, great, smile, answer the questions from the moment they come to the moment they leave. Because remember this: the last impression is the first impression. The first impression is also the last impression. They might not buy it today, but they might buy it tomorrow. If they don't buy it tomorrow, chances are there's 7 days in a week. They come back on the 7th day, they buy 2-3 products. So we need to know everybody has a family, their customers are living busy life, and you know, they're going out there to buy a gift. Especially when they say, I'm buying a gift for somebody, that indicates to you right away that sometimes they're not going to buy right away. They're just picking it out. You know, sometimes they don't want to make you feel bad. Some people are trying to object, but they say, you know, I don't like it. But I'm not saying I don't like it. You know what, I'll come back another time, and I'll take a couple pictures to come back another time. So, you know, don't take it as an offense. Take it as a more learning curve and your ability to grow. Because, you know, I can go 3 days not sell anything, but in my 4th day I sell like a dozen of products. So you have to treat it like that's the business, that's the concept. Not every blog that you write, blog post, is going to be honored by everybody, but when one of those blog posts are hit by some of the users in that section that really loves it, you never know, like you can open up one day and then you already, like, you know, you got paid right out of there through your affiliate marketing, which I'm going to show you guys in the next couple of videos. I don't want to excite you guys too much, but you know, just go step by step, break it down. So going back, so engage with the customer. Your posture, your eye contact, how you speak, is it too fast? So speak is one of it too. So your voice is really important. So your voice is what's engaging with them as well. Okay? How you're dressed too. Is it too sloppy, or your clothes wrinkled? You know, these things, everything adds into the mix. Are you smiling? And I always want to urge you guys, good salesmen always have a good sense of humor. You gotta some kind of blend humor into there, okay? So I'm gonna add that into that as well. Humor. because speaking of humor, I can kind of relate to that too. I remember one time I was going out with a friend of mine and also a family member, and we were just having ice cream, you know, just standing there and looking at one of this girl, and somehow like the whole day, like for half an hour, I haven't seen her sold an item yet, and I was just standing there talking to my friend, and all of a sudden this one old man came by, and then she was engaging, talking to him, smiling and adding some kind of a humor, joking and stuff as well. And somehow she lured him in, and then they talked for like a little bit, and she ended up selling not one, not two, but 5 items. And this was more like a senior gentleman. So we don't know if the person has money or the person don't have money, but we do know that the longer that interaction is, your chances of selling that product is more successful. So going back then, a lot of people, they don't see the money. They say, you know what, I don't see the money, I put the investment in, you know what, I gave up. There's no money to be earned. But we need to know that money is only earned for the right people, okay? For the right people, for the right reason. The people that stayed in the longest till the end are the person that will be the achiever, will get the gold. The person who comes in, you know, struggles, 1 or 2 bad customers, and then gives up, you know, I quit my job. You know, in life you can't just easily give up. You know, you have to fight for it yourself. You have to keep going. You have to keep writing those online blogs, keep making them better, keep shooting your videos, keep communicating with your viewers, answer the questions, you know, lead them towards the affiliate marketing programs that you have in store for them, the training programs, you know, creating the websites, you know, guide them through, and eventually these things will add up, and then one day you already have yourself the part of the bargain. That's the profits, okay? And then also, so Rand already touched the representation, professional, clean, groomed, good personal hygiene, okay? Cannot stress that anymore. You know, take your showers. Guys, you gotta shave. Girls, you gotta put on the makeup, the perfume, the lotion, the fragrances. Do that, okay? But do that to minimal, because some people are they're allergic to certain fumes, okay? So just keep that in mind. If the easiest word, how can I help you today? You know, and then try to upsell something and close. So the final step to the whole selling procedure is the closure. When you close it on a good basis, okay, so that they will remember you. So how do we close? You know what? A pretty good example right now. So, you know what? Thank you for buying. I hope you enjoyed the product, okay? And if you have the product, you know, present it in the bag with the product. It doesn't have to be. This is just an example. You know, give them with 2 hands, because when you give them with 2 hands, you're creating this feeling. If you do it like that, then they're like, okay, you know what? You're just handing me a piece of something that I don't like. But you know, both hands, professional, and also if you remember the name too, always go by their name. That's also important. So Mary, Thomas, or whoever it is, you know what? You know, thank you for you know, trying the product, you know, purchasing the product. Also, this is my business card, or our business card of the company. You know what? If you refer a friend, next time you get 15% off, 20% off. And my name is Peter. If anything in the future I can help you with, please let me know. That's my phone number, my email, whatever it is. I'll happy to address it, or I'll get my manager to help you out to address that question for you. And then you give it to them. If it's the company, you give the company. If it's your business, you give your business card. You give your 2 products in the hand, both hands, and then you give them your business card. Smile, nod, and handshake, and there you go. Once they walked out with the product, they'll be like, they'll always remember this salesman or sales lady. They'll be like, wow, that was the most professional service I've ever had. Regardless of what kind of product I purchased, large, small amount, but he still gave me the last impression, the closure, and I'll never forget. I'll always want to come back to this place, regardless of whatever brand it is. And that's what it is. I always bring my business card. You know, please take one business card. This is my business card, and if there's any questions, I can get an answer for you. Hopefully this works for you. If not, you know, we're still friends, we're still living the life. You're still doing your full-time job, you're still doing your part-time job, you still have a family, and same with me, I still got a family. So think of it that way. Hopefully these selling tips is actually going to help you, but as an added bonus, I'm just going to add one more item in there, so for you guys. And so let's say if you're selling the product, it could be any product, okay? I just happen to pull it out all the time, make it easy for you guys. So you have this product and you've done all the above. One more thing I want to add to the bonus for you guys. Mention the details of the product, okay? So the details. This is very important, because if they don't know about the product well, and if you can mention it and explain it very thoroughly, then you already captured their heart that they want to buy the product. That's really important. And another thing is, once you capture the details and you're going to use descriptive words, this is when you become the best salesman from a good salesman, okay? Hopefully you guys got that. Distinguish yourself from the best salesman, not the good salesman, okay? So you want to use descriptive words. Okay, this is very important, okay? Because a lot of people, they don't know, when you're selling something, it's an art. Okay, you don't just sell the product. You know, this is our brand new Scotch Brite product, okay? Mary, if you haven't used this before, it's thicker roll compared to the traditional thinner roll. This is very good for the, right now it's on sale, so you have nothing to lose. You get to try for 15-30 days, okay? If you don't like the product, you can always bring it back for exchange or full refund, no problem. The handle is ergonomic, okay? It's dark, so it can easily accessible and you can see it. Even if you drop it, you'll know it's very lightweight, so it's not breakable. It's very light, but very sturdy at the same time. It rolls really fast, and it picks up all the dust and the lint from your clothing, okay? And right now, it's very nice. The sheets are very well made. You know, people use for a special occasion when they need to lint their clothes, they need to go to wedding sessions. This does the job. You know, easily remove pet hair, lint, and fuzz. There you go. Make sure you mention those things and use descriptive words. It's very vivid. The colors are really nice and very ergonomic, the touch, and it's our #1 selling lint roller brand. There you go. It's right on the product. So remember, details, descriptive words. These are going to help you to distinguish from the good salesman to the great or excellent salesman. Until next time, we will see you mighty pros in the next video. Bye now.